In some unexpectedly great news, Tango Gameworks, the developer that made the much loved Hi Fi Rush, has been saved by a company that came in and purchased them at the last second. This is awesome. Let's talk about it right now. Now, I first saw this over on Windows Central and I couldn't believe it. This is just wonderful news. I don't know how else to put it. Former Xbox studio Tango Gameworks and Hi Fi Rush have been acquired by PUBG's Krafton Inc., saving it from closure. Now, this is a company that all of us said it just doesn't make any sense that Microsoft is closing this company. So not only am I incredibly happy that Krafton Inc. has stepped in and purchased them, I'm also happy that Microsoft was willing to let this happen. When they made the announcement about Tango Gameworks closing, they didn't seem to indicate that this was an option, the same way that Toys for Bob was able to spin out and go independent themselves. So I'm just so incredibly happy as a fan of the work that they've created. I'm just so happy to be reading this article to you this evening. Now, here's what Just Gordon continued to say. Tango Gameworks will live on as Microsoft has reached an agreement with publisher Krafton to maintain the studio Krafton Inc., known for games like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and they have fully acquired Tango Gameworks from Xbox, as well as the rights to recent action hit Hi Fi Rush. Now, they're going to go on and read the press release, but let me just jump forward and read that to you now. Krafton Inc. today welcomed the talented people of Tango Gameworks to their team, marking an exciting moment in the company's global expansion and its first significant investment in the Japanese video game market, the press release reads. This strategic move will include the rights to Tango Gameworks' acclaimed IP Hi Fi Rush. Now, the question does loom, what does that mean for their other IPs? A lot of people have talked about Ghostwire Tokyo and Evil Within. Curious what will come of those particular IPs, but at the very least, Tango Gameworks gets to continue going on as a developer, and they get to keep making the games that they love. That is awesome. You know what helps me keep making the videos that I love? If you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when my content goes live. I'm recording this a little bit late. And hit that like button if you're already subscribed. Sorry, that was one of my rougher ones. The press release continues on, though. As part of this strategic agreement, Krafton intends to collaborate with Xbox and ZeniMax to ensure a smooth transition and maintain continuity at Tango Gameworks, allowing the talented team to continue developing the Hi Fi Rush IP and explore future projects. Krafton intends to support the Tango Gameworks team to continue its commitment to innovation and delivering fresh and exciting experiences for fans. Just what a wonderful turn of events for this very, very small team, and somebody that I think all of us were rooting for. You know, Microsoft announced that they would close it earlier this year. They said that they wanted to make smaller, more nimble companies. We heard press release, we heard stories sort of coming out about how it just didn't make sense. I saw online people saying, well, it didn't make sense to maintain it because so many people left. But the developers working there were like, not that many people left when the founder, Shinji Mikami, ended up leaving. So it just didn't really make any sense to anybody, myself included. Now, Microsoft actually did put out a statement. They said the following in a statement to Windows Central. A Microsoft spokesperson shared the following. We're working with Krafton to enable the team at Tango Gameworks to continue to build games together, and we look forward to playing their next great game. There will be no impact to the existing catalog of Tango games. And what's really, really cool is it seems like they managed to retain all of the employees at the company. Now, since this has come out, there's actually been the official press release. So let's just take a look at it on this website. We can actually read what Krafton wrote. Krafton strengthens global presence through strategic integration of Tango Gameworks and the Hi Fi Rush IP. Krafton Inc. today welcomed the talented people of Tango Gameworks to their team, marking an exciting moment in the company's global expansion and its first significant investment in the Japanese video game market. The strategic move will include the rights to Tango Gameworks' acclaimed IP, Hi Fi Rush. Founded in 2010, Tango Gameworks quickly established itself as a leading development studio renowned for creating the critically acclaimed Hi Fi Rush, along with the survival horror titles The Evil Within and The Evil Within 2, and the action adventure game Ghostwire Tokyo. The studio became part of Xbox when ZeniMax was acquired by Xbox in 2021. Hi Fi Rush, a flagship title for Tango Gameworks, is a rhythm action combat game that has captivated audiences worldwide. Now, one real quick note on that, if you'll remember, they were actually pitching Microsoft on a sequel to Hi Fi Rush because all indicators seem to point to that game being enough of a success that Microsoft saw it as a win until they, ended up spinning off the company, unfortunately. The game has achieved widespread acclaim, receiving overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Additionally, Hi Fi Rush has garnered prestigious rewards, including Best Animation at the BAFTA Games Awards, Best Audio Design at the Game Awards, and a Game Developer's Choice Award for Best Audio. As part of this strategic agreement, Krafton intends to collaborate with Xbox and ZeniMax to ensure a smooth transition and maintain continuity at Tango Gameworks. I'm wondering if I'm saying continuity correctly, allowing the talented team to continue developing the Hi Fi Rush IP and explore future projects. Krafton intends to support the Tango Gameworks team to continue its commitment to innovation and delivering fresh and exciting experiences for fans. There will be no impact on the existing game catalog of The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, and the original Hi Fi Rush game. I'm guessing that Microsoft will continue to own the rights to those games and be able to distribute them on Game Pass and such. The integration reinforces Krafton's dedication to expanding its global footprint and enhancing its portfolio with innovative and high-quality content. The addition of Tango Gameworks represents a strategic alignment with Krafton's mission to push the boundaries of interactive entertainment. A little bit press releasey there at the end. They're trying to toot their own horn, but let's be honest. I think we all can agree this is just awesome news, and the internet has basically been super happy about this. Gene Park said, finally some good news. It was so unforgivably stupid that Xbox announced its closure in the first place. Absolutely agree. It didn't make sense to anybody, especially given what Xbox said. Colt Eastwood, known Xbox fan, said Xbox's biggest surprise hit IP, Hi Fi Rush, has been dropped and picked up by PUBG devs. And long story short, they're going to allow them to continue to make the game. Now, Combo had a bit of a spicy take. He said Krafton's going to make Hi Fi Rush 2 and make it a PlayStation and Switch 2 exclusive. I think that would be a little ridiculous. I have to imagine that as a company, you're still going to want to release your game on a system that is, as we know, according to Satya Nadella, 500 million monthly active users, so they will likely continue. Chloe Brill, another Xbox fan, said Tango Gameworks and Hi Fi Rush IP taken over by publisher Krafton with plans to expand the Hi Fi Rush IP. Fantastic news for the studio. I truly hope the team receives all the love and support it deserves this time. You can go watch my video when I was talking about the studio closures. I was not happy about this, especially given just how the market has been going. It's been overwhelmingly unfortunate just to see how it's changed. Nathan said the employees won't be losing their jobs and Hi Fi Rush gets to continue to live. What a miracle. It's a huge win for Krafton. Huge L for Microsoft, if I'm being totally honest, to say that you want to make smaller games like Hi Fi Rush and now you're sending it off to Krafton. Like, I don't really understand the logic there, but whatever. Ding Bakaba, who is currently working on the Arcane Leon Blade game, says rock on Tango, a big celebration from basically everybody in the industry. Wario says Tango Gameworks taken over and revived by PUBG publisher Krafton with plans to expand IP Hi Fi Rush, and he linked out to that press release we read, and I actually meant to close off with Chris String here, who said Hi Fi Rush is a wonderful game, the exact sort of unique franchise with Japanese appeal that Xbox always wanted, but instead of developing and nurturing it, they've given it away. Show a bit more patience. I just agree with everybody's sentiment on the Hi Fi Rush thing. Out of all the studios they closed, like, look, Arcane Austin, they had the really bad game with Redfall, kind of makes sense. Hi Fi Rush, Tango Gameworks, though, It didn't make sense to anybody, especially when Microsoft is talking about wanting to expand and make Xbox available to more people where they play. And now you're raising the console price in Japan and because of the weak dollar, and you're getting rid of a Japanese studio. Like it just seems so bizarre to many of us. Regardless, they're okay. Tango Gameworks is going to be okay. They will be under Krafton, and that is excellent news. So I'm just so happy to read this, and I bet you're happy too. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit that like button if you want to know when my content goes live, or if you're already subscribed, because it helps the algorithm, as you may know. Thank you so much to the members. If you want to support this channel, you can, of course, become a member like these fine people have here. Thank you so much to all the members who have supported. You can click that join button to do that. Now, if you want to see my little bit more of a spicy take about console hardware and my concerns about the business people at Microsoft potentially looking closer at continuing supporting the console, you can see my crazy person video here. I ramble about it for a bit. And just to be clear on that, I do not want them to get out of hardware. I really like Xbox hardware. I hope they don't, but I have a concern that the business people at Microsoft who care about line going up might make a change there. But check that out if you want. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.